So we return back to the fight. There's 2 Slod alive, 5 Kishi, including the one that had been impersonating and impostoring Felipe Madamba. There's a whole town of naked people who have just gone through this investigation, limbo line. Florn is now free to attack Felipe and has entered the fray. A red Slod is grappled by a large purple hand. And on the ground, Filnyr has just knocked a rider off the blue Slod. There are no guards. Schnobik is in darkness, whittling away the hit points of the 3 Kishi who he is engaged with. Ionus is not floating anymore up in the air. He is safely on the ground. But Filnyr is up on the roof, taking people out one by one.
Far step, baby.
Far step. Gentlemen, are you ready for the Dungeon Dads podcast?
Let's do this.
Ready.
Yeah, baby.
Let's get right back into it.
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see them on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must stand. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. As always, I'm your DM, Tom Blaylock, and you are listening to Every War Must End on the Dungeon Dads podcast. Fellas.
Yeah.
I am joined tonight by John Watson in his home basement in Charlotte, North Carolina. What's up, John?
Doing all right. Super excited.
Tim Carr in his water heater closet in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, it maybe was supposed to be a mudroom at one point, but it's a laundry room
It's
with a
now a
water heater in it.
podcast recording studio.
It is. It is.
right.
It's a hybrid space, makeshift.
And Sam Frank on the beach in Port Aransas, which I have just discovered is not actually Porter Anzus, which I had always been saying because Texans run their words together like no other Southerners do.
Dang,
What's
man,
up,
I'm
Sam?
down here in Port Aransas, man. I'm excited to play some D&D. My wife's real happy that I took some time out during our vacation to do this.
I'm sure she is. Because if there's one thing about Leah, I know she really loves it that you take time out to play D&D with your buddies, right?
You know what? I joke. She does, and she's very supportive, and she was very happy to send me on my merry way here for a little bit.
Well, we're going to let you get back in your vacation soon enough. I think you've got 3 Kishi on you, and they're going to make some quick work of Vampire, I have a feeling, until that darkness goes down. You're probably safe, but I don't know. They're pretty angry, and they get 4 attacks per round. So, guys, do you have any questions?
Wait a second. 4?
They got a bite and 3 spears. That's
Bite and 3
my
spears.
gosh.
Yeah.
You were just really good at dodging last episode.
yes.
You really are.
Well, they can't see him, and he can see
They can't
them.
see him. Shield spell. I mean, he's really killing it. It's just too bad. That well, here's a question for you all. If they attack him from distance, he probably can't put his shield spell up, right?
They
because
also can't
it's an
see
attack.
him, though.
Yeah, but they'd have disadvantage, but he wouldn't be able to get this nasty +5 to his AC. I'm just metagaming on how to kill this guy. Like, listen, we all
worry,
want
you're gonna get
Babel
a chance here in a second.
Rock Sister back.
Babel Rock Sister.
Oh, Sam has just thrown shield spell up in the thing.
So I threw it up there on accident because I'm in an unfamiliar location. I have my character sheet on my iPad, and I don't know what tapping things does.
Oh, you don't
But
have to
it's
see
one
him.
reaction which you take when you are
You don't have
hit
to
by
see
an
him.
attack
God
or
damn
targeted
it.
by a magic missile spell. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, well, you've planned your
When
character
I'm
out
hit,
very well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we ready? Is it my turn?
I'm ready.
Top of the
Any
order?
questions? Any questions before we begin?
Do you have
I'm
any
good.
ham and cheese? Because I'm about to make quiche Lorraine.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yes, baby.
2
Wait,
weeks
did
in
that
the
one
making.
introduce
Good.
itself?
All right. Well, you do have three Kishi on you currently.
I still have advantage on these attacks, right? Because we're in darkness, and I
Yeah,
have
why
blind sight.
not?
And they do not.
Let's give you advantage.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna attack the Kishi with the lowest hit points.
The guys you've been whittling away on. Okay.
Whoops. Hold
All
on.
right.
I have fat fingers and a small iPad. It's an iPad mini. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Yeah.
So 19. That
will hit.
Cut a lot of this stuff out, whoever's editing this episode.
But not that part.
Give us some dice sounds, Sam.
Okay.
Some dice sounds.
All right. That's 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's not great. That was a 2. All right. Second hits.
Yep. It does indeed.
That's 6 piercing. That was a 1.
You don't have any like special like feats that'll let you do actual damage on these things or do better damage?
Hold on a second though. Oh, that brought up my keyboard. I can do this.
A note to our listeners. A note to our listeners. Sam also admitted this is the first episode he's been drinking before we actually started. So we'll see how this goes.
I was clicking on the rapier in my inventory, not in my attack list. There we go. 27.
There you go.
Oh my God. That's also a hit. Hey, why do you get 3 attacks?
Because I am a level 11 fighter, baby. That's 11 piercing damage. So it's a total of 24 piercing damage to that guy.
This guy,
okay.
I mean, you can't really see him, right? Because you're blind. I mean, blind fighting, you kind of know where he is. You can't make out features. If you could make out features, he is really messed up.
Okay. So then I'm going to drop my sword on the ground.
Okay. Remember, the darkness is cast on the rapier.
Yes. And I am going to run directly back towards the village, 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell, Jonas! No, wait, he knows his name. Ionus! Burn them all. And then as I reach the edge of the town square 30 feet away, I will use my bonus action weapon bond to summon the sword to my hand and suddenly expose the 3 Kishi in the lane.
And this bowling ball of darkness just goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Pawson is also now seeing them for the first time in many seconds. Yeah. Okay. So, Ionus, you have the red slod grappled, correct? So he wants to escape that. So how does he get out of it?
On his turn, he can try to do a strength check to get out.
Okay, and then it's a contested, just like a normal grapple,
Yeah.
a contested strength check. Okay,
Yeah.
so he is going to try to do that.
It's his turn. It's my turn.
He has a 21.12 on his thing. You have a 12.16.
Yeah, he just
bull
got
for
into
your
that
bullshit.
initiative order.
It's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's the real
bullshit.
deal. It's the real deal. Okay.
All right.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. So he got a 22 to escape this grapple.
Okay. So mine is a D20 plus 8.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I rolled a 3. So that's an 11.
So the slot goes,
Shit.
and he
That's his
certainly
action.
sees you.
Mm-hmm.
And he is gonna bound toward you now. He's gonna use his full 30 feet he has and no bonus action, but he is running right toward you.
Okay.
And then the blue slod turns around and realizes that the rider is off of his back, and he reaches down with his mouth and he tosses the rider back up onto his back, and that's his action. He will hold for him. And now, Ionus, it is now you.
Does the rider have to do a check to see if he actually lands on the slot?
Do you want me to do it? I'll
seems
do a
like
check.
Okay. Like ragdoll physics. Hey, look, you land in the saddle.
Do you know what I would do? I would I would probably let you guys do it for free.
Yeah, Pawson, pick me up and throw me.
Okay, it's cool. No, it's cool. Here you go.
Is this
You'll
the
have
question,
to
man?
toss me.
Okay, 12. So he lands on it, but he is gonna lose half of his movement still, like getting situated on the slot before he can ride off. Okay, Ionus, it's you.
Okay. First of all, the hand is going to grapple the slot again.
How far can you move it?
Up to
Each
60
turn?
feet.
Okay, well, so sure. Okay.
All right. So,
I'll
the
allow it.
hand is coming back.
Certainly rules as
damn it.
intended. Oh, right. Okay.
It's a
All right.
13.
So he grabs at
13.
him. So that's a 13.
All right. Listen, like you have a higher bonus than he does. 14.
Fuck. All right.
No Milo here to cutting words this guy, right?
No. It's and I didn't take silvery barbs or anything.
Wait. He has synaptic static. Does that reduce his
Oh,
roll?
D6 off of it. Very good, Tim.
That's
Very good.
stupid.
Yes,
That's
very
stupid.
good.
Yes. So he never. Wait, should we
He,
have rolled?
he probably shouldn't have even got. He could have gotten.
Nah,
out.
that one wasn't even
No,
close.
that one was so
That
far
wasn't even
apart.
close. That wasn't even
No,
close.
that was
This
at least
one-
10 points.
This
All right,
one will work.
you want me to roll
All
it,
right.
Tom? You rolling it?
I'm gonna roll. Well, you roll it because you like it's your spell. You roll it.
-4. Doesn't matter.
That's
Awesome.
a 10.
Awesome.
Well, tie goes to the to target, right?
Yeah.
So if you'd have rolled a 1, he would have
Right. He
would've
successfully
succeeded
avoided the
still.
grapple. Yeah.
But
Okay.
he rolled a 4.
All right. Whatever.
All
I
right.
don't care.
So he is grappled, and the hand is going to go up another 30 feet into the air.
Oh my God! You can do that?
Yeah, and then I'm
Wait.
going to
Wait. How much? How high? How? What's his carry weight?
what?
His
What's his
strength
carry
is
weight?
His
His
strength, is 26.
plus. Yeah.
He's stronger than a giant. He's going
I'll
30
allow
feet
it.
in the air.
Oh,
I'll allow it.
All right, actually, okay. I just need an idea of where everybody is. Where is
Okay.
the Slod in relation to the Kishi?
He's up 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, but where are the
Um,
Kishi and the Slod?
He's about 50 feet from the Kishi. Okay, so the two slots were running out of the alley. So they have made it almost to the opening where the body was. And those Kishi, where the body was, ran for 2 rounds out back that way. So now if you think about this as a compass,
Mhm.
right? We've got north. So 0 is will be where the body is.
Mhm.
Okay. North 60 feet, just due north, is where the 3 Kishi are.
Mhm.
From the body, about 50 feet to the west is where the 2 Slotty are, and another 20 feet and then up on top of the building is where Filnyr is. So Filnyr is about 100 feet from the where the body was.
Did the blue slot moved to keep up with the red slot?
He did move
Yeah,
to
okay.
keep up with the red slot. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
Yep.
so this is what I want to do. I'd like to actually move the red Slod toward the other Kishi.
Oh, because you want to get him in the blast. Okay.
So I'm going to take him. He's grappled in the
Yeah.
hand. I'm going to move him over
Smart.
toward the other Kishi. So it'll probably end up being about 10 feet off the ground.
So he gets like a saving throw for this again? We gonna roll again or
No. No, because he's grappled. We already did it. So then I'm going to run toward the body, and I'm going to find the Kishi. You said they're 60
Yeah.
feet from the body?
Yeah.
I'm going to run to the body, and then I'm going to maneuver it to where the hand is right in front of me, and I'm going to blast everyone with a cone of cold. 60-foot
Oh.
cone.
Pawson's in there
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to protect
Pawson's in there.
Pawson.
Yep.
And you might get
So I'm sort of
Schnobik in
halfway
there.
between the body and the
Yeah,
pile
but he
of
can
Kishi.
make pockets.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you're north of the body as well. I can protect
Yes.
Pawson and Schnobik from the blast.
I think to make your pockets, don't you have to see the person?
Ooh.
Right now, you do have a big 20-foot radius globe of darkness in front of you if you go
Yeah,
towards the body.
That's true.
And you're looking towards the Kishi, and you're on the ground.
You are on the ground.
So you might just have to angle out a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm trying to.
And if you
I know
angle
that
out enough
Schnobik would
to
be. I know that
see-
Schnobik would be in the center, so I can fire the cone just beyond center, and I can hit
Okay.
everybody still.
So it's a cone, not from you. Not it doesn't have to originate from you.
It comes from me, and I'm standing at the body.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you because I think Raw and Rye, Raw and Rye.
That's my nicknames.
It's yeah. I think that you would not be able to create a pocket if he's like kind of in the middle of this cone. But I'm gonna let you get a 5-foot square of space where Schnobik is, and I'll give you a 75% chance to succeed because you're really good at this. So a D20, you can choose either 1 to 15 or 1 to 6 to 20 to succeed. Up to you. Just tell me which one before you go.
1 to 15 or 16 to 20.
Sorry. So 1 to 15 or 6 to 20 will succeed.
Huh.
You just have to choose.
He's gonna make you choose. He's not
I know,
gonna tell
right?
you which one.
I know. I mean, my rolls are really bad so far, but it's gonna be. I don't want to take this chance. I know where Schnobik is in the thing, and I can run to the side and run forward, or I can run at an angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you angle out enough so that you can see the Kishi, then
You'll have a
you can
cone.
also hit him
Then
with
you
a
Because I have
cone
to
and you
get
can hit
to get my
Okay.
view around the darkness anyway in order to
All
see
right.
everything.
And
All
you
right,
do have
that's
to,
cool.
and you do have to see who you're making a pocket of.
Yes.
Okay, so you
It's
can't make a
called
pocket for
spells,
Schnobik, but you can avoid the center
I can
of the
try
darkness.
to avoid the center of
Okay,
the globe
got
of
it.
darkness, and
Got
then
it.
I can
Do it.
fire and I can protect Pawson. So let's see.
So roll them dice, baby.
Okay. Okay. Jesus. Okay. That's a 49, and then I need to add my my modifier, which is +4. So that's going to be 53 damage to everybody inside the cone. I'm not protecting Bigby's hand, so that the slot takes the full thing. But Bigby's hand has the exact same hit points as my max HP.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's cool. So you have more than this?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. You keep track of them. Okay, so what do they have to? It's a Constitution save.
Con
Oh,
save.
man,
DC 16 con save.
these guys were made not to do con saves, but to do dex saves. Because I was like, oh, he's gonna fireball him. All right.
Did you
all
roll
right,
up
here we
these
go.
Kishi too?
No, I didn't roll these Kishi. I mean, they're quite good at this. All right, here we go. That's the first one, and this is the second one. This is the third one, and then here comes the slod. I'll give you the numbers here in a second. Okay. All right. What's the DC on these?
16.
Okay. Oof. So all but one is going to save, but you will be super happy to know that one of the ones that failed. What happens when they die in the cone of cold? They actually get to be like ice block hard, and then they fall over or something.
Yeah, I think they're left as ice blocks.
All right. So one kind of becomes an ice block and falls over.
Yeah, it becomes a
and-
frozen statue until it thaws.
It's Anna from Frozen.
Ugh,
Spoiler alert, sorry.
oh man, Yeah, ruined
Oh,
If
it.
they haven't seen
Kishi.
it by now.
If
Right,
only there was
yeah.
someone who loved you.
All right. So yeah.
Tim was on a slight delay on that one.
It took me a second to realize what was happening, despite me starting
Okay.
the whole thing.
All right. So this was a very good maneuver. And one of them is now dead. The one that Schnobik was fighting is now like absolutely gone. And the two other ones do not look excellent. And the slod actually, like when you hit him with the cone of cold through the hand, you can see that both the hand and the slod like get really, really, really like they're like icy. You can see that he has been sort of the moisture from his eyes had been forming a little bit, and now it's like little icicles around his eyes. But he sort of looks back and goes, and he knows it was you, but he can't do anything about it. So excellent turn. Okay, so the Kishi now. Now they've got some choices. The one that was very close to
Hey,
the one that died.
Quick,
Yeah.
Does the synaptic static affect any of that?
Oh yeah, let's check.
Oh, the
Save roll.
slide. This is-
Saving throws.
Hold on, I'm checking. Rolls a d6, subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as con saves, not saving throws.
That's con
That's
saves.
con saves. That was it.
That's a con save.
oh,
God
yeah.
damn it. All right, give me. Okay.
No, but
All
wait,
right.
wait. Didn't I just say con saves to maintain concentration?
Oh, just to
Yeah.
make.
Oh,
just
just to
for
maintain-
concentration.
yeah.
I
Oh,
got
sorry.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
con saves to maintain concentration. Although to be fair, we should have given the Slod intelligence checks at the end of their turns to shake the synaptic static.
Okay. Well, let me give it to him now, because I mean, we'll see. Like they don't. This is not their best thing. All right, the first one. This is the red one that's grappled. That's not going to work.
Nope.
And here comes the blue. Here comes the blue. He's even worse.
Same.
But he also fails. Okay. They had very high
modifier
rolls
for
but-
the win.
That's right.
Yeah, they had very high rolls. Okay, so the Kishi. This was very traumatic for them. You know, they do truck in the underworld where it's very cold, but they now see that the real fearsome being here is the wizard that has their Slod grappled and is now like gone apeshit with ice on them. So you are now only about 60 feet away from them, correct? One of them moves his hand over his face, and when he sort of reveals it, it's like a smiling mask. And I need you to give me a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
And
He is casting a spell.
It's a spell.
He is casting a spell.
Okay, I'm going to counterspell that.
Okay.
He's gonna take his thing off, and I'm just going to say, "Not today."
Okay. Well, you need to roll for it.
All right, fine. All right,
It's
hold
a
on.
DC 15.
DC 15.
Yeah.
This is not my day for rolls. All right, intelligence, right? It's a straight up intelligence check.
No, wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw.
No, it's for counterspell.
Oh, intelligence check. Yes, DC 15
DC
intelligence
15,
check.
intelligence
That's
check.
correct.
12. Fuck. I'm gonna roll a luck point.
Ooh.
Shit. Let
Okay.
me do another one.
12 again.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right, I'm not doing it. Oops.
Yeah, save it
I
for
got
your
a
wisdom
12, a
saving
12,
throw.
and an 8. Yeah,
Okay. So no more luck
Goddamn.
points.
Hmm?
Okay.
I got one more.
No more luck points. All right. So
I got one more.
Oh, you do? How many do you get?
Three.
You just did 3.
I just did 2.
He just
I
used
see.
2. Yeah, 3 rolls.
Okay. Just
2
used
luck
it.
points.
Okay. All right. So give me a wisdom. Now let me see the DC. Ooh, it's high. 17.
17. DC,
DC
17.
17 wisdom
Wisdom
save.
saving throw. All right, here we go. That's a natural 1. I'm going to roll a luck point. 19.
Ah, it took
Jesus
all 3
Christ.
luck points, but he
Jesus
finally
Christ.
managed to avoid that spell.
Holy
So-
hell.
So he moves his hand over his face, and a mask begins to appear. And you guys see Ionus. He like sticks his finger. And he says, "Not today." And then he sort of stutters a little bit, and you see him like almost trip over himself, and then he steals himself, and he is not dominated by the Kishi. And the other one looks up and goes, "Oh no!" And he shakes his head no, and he like points at him, and he moves his hand, and he makes a mask as well. And one more DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right, here we go. 19.
Oh, yeah, baby. Wow. You made it look so easy that time, John.
I figured out what they're doing this time.
God damn it! Yeah,
The
so they both.
sweatiest wisdom save I've ever seen, and then
Oh
just
my
like it was
God.
nothing.
Oh my God. Yeah. So they're gonna run away actually, and
Well, no,
Possum
there's
will
a
get
third. There's a third Kishi, right?
No, that
one's
one died.
dead.
Oh,
So
one
these two
died,
that are
that's
on
right.
you, yeah,
Okay.
these two that are on you, they're gonna both turn around and run toward the lake. Possum will get an attack of opportunity if you would like one.
Mm-hmm.
They're 30 feet away from me, right?
Yes.
All right, I will take a bite because I get to knock them down if I take a bite. That is 12, which we know will not hit.
That's a miss, yeah. All right. So they both run 30 feet. They're 90 feet away from Ionus, from the body, and they are about 140 feet, 130 feet away from Filnyr now. You hear from behind you the voice of Florn say, "I don't think so, not this time." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Not this time, for sure." And he dodges. Oh, God, no. Oh, this Felipe character's pretty bad. And one more time here. Oof, he gets hit again. Okay. Florn is hit twice, but he announces that he will be handling this shit. And so the blue slod, the rider in the blue slod, he has to like use up a little bit of his energy to mount this guy properly. You lucked out because I forgot that once you're mounted, he takes on the movement speed of this guy anyway. So he could have totally spent half his movement jumping up, standing up, getting on him, and the slod would have had an action also. But oh well, who cares? And so he's gonna ride and he's gonna dash toward the other toward where the body is, and as he turns back, he looks back up at Filnyr as he's riding away, and he does the same thing where he moves his hand over his face, and he says, "You're mine." And he also gives you the order to kill the wizard. Kill the wizard. So give me a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. And I don't have luck.
Is there a half elf thing?
Well,
Advantage on enchantment or something?
I do have proficiency, so hopefully that will come into play here.
So do I.
Isn't there? Yeah. What about? Does this count as a charm effect?
Does it count as a charm effect, Tom?
It does. So you should have advantage on that. Is that correct?
I have Fey ancestry. Yes, I have advantage.
Yeah. So you shall have two chances to beat this DC 17.
Okay. Well, here we go. 25 with a natural 20.
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
This is just these are ill thought out enemies. No more. Heavy damage. None of this S or S. Fucking stupid. Whatever. I don't care.
Think of the drama you've created for these roles.
I know.
I was nervous, man.
Well, you should be. Well, it is your turn.
So Possum goes first, since that's how we've been doing it. So there's two Kishi that have sprinted away from Possum, yes?
Yes, and the blue slod riding Kishi is he's about 25, 30 feet away. He's over by the body.
He's by the body, which means he's also near Ionus, right?
Yeah, close.
And Schnobik is partway there too. I wonder if I feel like Possum would chase him down because his movement is 50. And they did not dash, right? Because they used their actions first. So they're only 30 feet away.
That's correct.
Yeah, Possum's gonna... Shit, their AC is so high. And his bonus is so crap. I don't know what to do here. I can run and do another cold breath. But it doesn't really slow him down or anything. It just 48. Let's do that. Let's run. They're close enough to get them in a 15-foot cone, yeah?
For sure. Yes.
All right. So I will run over and or get Pawson to run over, and he'll do a cold breath on the two of them, which is 48. It's a DC 12 deck save, which they'll probably pass, and they'll take half or full of.
Hey, come on. Don't
Oops.
don't count yourself short here.
Yeah, well,
That's why we make the rolls,
14 damage.
All right. This is why we
Sixes
make
and
the
ones.
rolls right
Two
here.
sixes and 2 1s. What is up with
DC
this?
12
DC
looking
12
for?
deck save, yeah.
Okay, the first one does not make it.
Natural one.
And the second one does by a lot. Really, really makes it.
Right. So one takes 14, one takes 7.
Okay. Ooh, this guy is actually, that was not a terrible move. He's not doing great. I wish there was like a carryover effect of like slowing them down or something.
And then Pawson is going to circle around to the other side, so they have to run past him to keep going. Because he still has 50 feet of movement, so he should have plenty of movement to get around them without evoke. He can cold breath from distance and banana around them.
Okay.
Try to stop them in their tracks with his fearsome appearance.
So.
And then my turn.
Yes, and then it's your turn.
Is there something you want to tell me before Filnyr?
You can't see. Can you see the square from where you are?
I was on the roof of the inn.
So give me a. Just
or did I
shoot?
free? I forget. Did I move back? I moved back to the other building, didn't I?
I think you moved back.
Yes.
I think you moved back.
So I should be able to see the square in the body because that was the first place I went up to.
So you can see the body, where the body is, but the square is a little bit hard. Give me just a free action perception check, sort of out of the corner of your eye.
Oh yeah. On that note, you were giving me 3 chances on a perception check to see something about those stones separately.
Oh yes.
So, and I think I only had 2 of those, if I remember.
So give me your
correctly.
last one on that one as
okay,
well.
so which are we doing first?
So let's do the perception for the square.
Okay. That is 6.
Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna even. Yeah, I'm not gonna even tantalize you.
Okay.
No need.
Okay.
And then give me one for the stone.
10.
All right. So
not good. Not better than what I rolled last session.
It's not better, but I will give you this little bit of extra. Do you remember what you've been told so far about the stones?
I remember that there was one red and blue. If I recall right, they were chained to the shield or something like that.
That is correct.
And that is, I think, all I learned.
So this is what I'll give you for your 10, and this is the last thing that I'll give you. I think you as a character have figured out largely about this, but Filnyr knows now that when the ice hit, when the cone of cold hit the group, the red stone stopped glowing for a moment and then is now only dimly glowing.
Okay.
All right. And you can do what you will. You don't have to kill the wizard.
Right. No, that's true. That's true.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I am going to try my... I'm going to pull that Kishi off the slot again with Eldritch Blast from the roof.
All right.
I don't know why I like that move.
He's about 120 feet away from you now. How far away does Eldritch Blast
120 feet.
God damn it. I mean 125.
I mean, I have my bonus action far step.
Go do it.
Yeah.
Can you pull him each time? Like each time
No,
you hit
just
him,
once.
sort of like hit him in the air? That'd be cool.
That would
He
be
can
cool.
push him each time with his
I
with
think
repelling blast.
Is that true?
But yeah, with the repelling blast, it's every time you hit him. But
Oh.
with the pull is only once.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right. Well, I'm going to do this. Here's number 1. That's 10, which will not hit. I get 3 bolts. So blast number 2, 14. This is the same thing that happened last
That's a
time.
miss, yeah.
Terrible. Number 3, 15.
That's a miss.
Rolls
For next
tonight.
turn, I have a maybe, it's hard to hit this guy. He's on top of this big thing and he's like being bounced around. The big guy is easy to hit. Like you can tell, you could easily hit
Can
that
you
guy.
pull him
Pull
out
them
from
10
under
feet.
the other guy?
As long as he's smaller than huge, the Eldritch Blast does that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have to have a
I
dexterity
was
saving
going to
throw
say,
to
I
stay
bet
on
the other
him.
guy'd get a chance to stay on, though.
Yeah. For sure.
So he's 120 feet away. Yeah, I will far step and run to close distance. So that'll take me 90 feet back toward the body.
Well, so the angle is down.
Oh,
if
right.
you far step.
It was 20 feet up, if I recall. So
Yeah.
it'll be 75 feet ish.
Yeah. So you get 40. Let's say you're 40 feet away.
How
from
far
the
is the
body.
slot movement?
30 feet.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and in the square, you hear it sort of reverberates, but it's still a voice you recognize. You hear "Deteke," and let me do a saving throw. Florn is casting one of his big spells. And the Kishi does not get banished. Okay. And Florn goes, "Oh shit! Oh, Jonas, I got nothing, Jonas. I thought I had it." and it is you, Schnobik. And just remember, Florn is the one who made you the cave, the bed, but you were also locked in that hallway. So I don't know what all he means
Ionus,
to
we
you
can't
at
let
this
any
point.
of them escape. Word cannot get back. They're 60, the two Kishi are 60 feet away from me right now.
Yes.
I'm going to run 30 feet. I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step. And then I'm going to hit the weakest one 3 times.
Okay.
These
You
are,
can hit him
Alright.
once, twice, and then see if he's still alive before you hit him the third time. Just-
Yeah, you could also green
Well-
flame blade him, right? Oh, well, that's not going to do.
So
That's not as many hits.
I
That's right.
was considering the whole time because I don't have my bonus action to attack. If I did,
Right.
I would green flame blade him.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, anyway, and I can't do any
Yeah.
other spells because Misty Step. But I can sure hit him. Well, we'll see. So these are all straight rolls, no advantage.
Well, you are in the
Right.
darkness because it's on your sword.
No,
Yes,
I had to.
it's yeah.
It's
You're in the
concentration.
darkness.
Misty Step is not
wait.
concentration,
That's right.
right?
That's right. I was thinking I was going to do something else. Yes, we are still in the darkness. Well, here's
Yeah.
my question. You're still going to let me be able to essentially track them down, right? Because here's the thing: I can't Misty Step. I have to be able to see the spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't. You
see.
can't go Misty Step,
So yeah,
so
I
then
have
you
to
might
drop
have
the
to drop
darkness.
darkness. Yeah.
or you could just sheathe the sword, couldn't you?
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. What happens
Oh,
if you
Just
sheathe the sword?
Just sheathe the sword.
That's true.
And then pull it out again.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
pull it out.
Does
Yeah,
that
just
work?
put it in
That's-
and then pull it out.
Yeah.
That's not. That's not going to
does
take
that
an
work
action
if-
for me.
Even though
No,
the
I
handle, handle's exposed, that still works because it's not completely. if
I
you-
cast it explicitly on the
blade?
blade. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Oh my god. This is like
I don't know why we're rules lawyering stuff at this point.
yeah, I've already said yes. Just go, just
Okay, so I
Just do
sheath
your
the
worst.
sword, acquire my targets,
yes.
run towards them, Misty Step forward, draw the sword, and attack in darkness.
Okay.
So with advantage, I'm rolling. I'm going to say that into the mic. With advantage, I'm rolling two 20-sided dice now. 25 on the first one.
Hell
It's gonna
yeah.
hit.
9 piercing. 25 on the second one.
Woo.
Damn.
Ugh.
8 piercing.
Okay. No pressure, but you could kill this guy this time.
24 on the third one.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
6 piercing.
It's not going to do it. He's still up.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Filling him full of holes.
yeah.
All right, that's it. That's all I got. But they're in the darkness again.
Yes. All right. And
90 feet north of the body we are now.
Yep.
and Red Slod. I don't know if this is even something he can do. But he is going to just attack this hand that's on him
Okay.
instead of trying to get out of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he can do that.
And-
if he's
He can
grappled.
attack it.
You can still
Okay.
attack.
All right. So this is the first one, and that is 15. What's the AC of on the hand?
Hang on just a moment.
The hand is an object that has AC,
AC 20. So he misses. AC
Wow.
20.
That's crazy. This is crazy.
It's 5th level, baby.
Okay, 20.
All right, you hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
All right. Now, although this is not going to really. All right, let's see. 9 piercing.
Okay.
Does the hand? Okay. I'm guessing the hand cannot be affected by a disease.
No.
So don't even worry.
It's a
about
glowing purple hand.
it. Don't even worry
It's a
about
purple
it.
hand of energy.
Listen, if I had
And
a
then-
glowing purple hand, I would assume that I was infected with a disease.
Yes,
Yes,
right,
I know.
no, but it's a given.
And his second attack misses. Actually, oh god,
That was
I
his
don't even know
second
why I'm
attack,
doing
right?
this.
Yeah,
You have to roll a d6, Filnyr,
I have to.
for
Oh,
your-
yes, that's right.
for your stupid thing for both of these attacks. Ugh.
All right. So, well, he's
Okay,
rolled.
the first one,
Yeah, he rolled a 1, which makes
a
it that.
1.
That makes it a
hold on.
miss.
So there was a bite that was the 15. I did not. I don't need to roll on that one. I guess
20,
I should.
The 20 is a miss.
The 20 turns to a 19,
This-
or I can roll again,
this
which is
is-
probably going to make it. It's going to make it miss regardless.
It's
it's gonna be
fine.
at least
Yeah,
a
it
1.
misses.
Yeah.
And he's
And then
going
he
to do
gets-
his intelligence.
He gets a bite and 2 claws.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
And his intelligence 3. Does that break it? No. Okay.
That would be a terrible DC.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And this blue slot is not going to be controlled anymore. So
So he's going to kick off his rider?
no, the rider's still on there, but the rider is not going to be controlling. Basically, you see again. I'll give you one more perception
So-
check.
So
Gonna
rodeo
give him his
cowboy at
reins
this
a
point.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. One more perception check, Filnyr.
Oh, yeah.
This is it.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
This
that
is
was
the
for
last
me.
time I'm going to give it to you.
Come
He's
on,
giving you
baby.
a lot of chances.
18 or higher for this
21.
one.
Yes.
Ooh, finally.
Like
Okay.
it.
Okay. You see that the as right when the blue slot begins to act, the control stone begins to pulse, and you can see that he appears to get stronger. And his rider clearly has no control over him for a moment here, and he sort of just holds on with all his might to him. In the meantime, he does attack Ionus. And here is the first one.
Remember, we got to take the D6 off of the attacks. Maybe not that
Don't
one.
even worry about the natural 1. Don't even worry about that one. Claw attack at 19. You can roll your
Minus.
D6.
Minus 5.
Nice.
5. That's a 14.
That's a miss.
And the last attack. Is that another 1? That's another
another one.
natural 1?
Yes.
Oh,
They's
God.
coming.
Oh, God.
Yes.
This is just terrible. Okay. All right, Ionus.
Okay.
Ionus, end this.
I'm gonna take the end this. I don't know if I'm gonna end anything. I'm gonna take the red slot that I have grappled 60 feet straight in the air, and then I'm gonna hold him there, and I'm gonna squeeze him for 2d6 plus 4.
Is this all a bonus action?
Yeah. So that's going to be 10 damage for the squeeze, and he's 60 feet in the air. Then Son of a bitch. Florn says I don't got it.
But he's like 100. He's like 250 feet away. He's far.
That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's true.
You
You also got a blue slot in your face.
I'm gonna yell at Filnyr. I'm gonna yell in my mind, Filnyr, help Schnobik! And I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, and I'm gonna Dimension Door to Florn.
Tom, you owe an intelligence save on the blue slot, by the way, too.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, in case
Let me
it's
just-
not clear right now, Schnobik does not care how many people in the village die, as long as none of these guys get away.
Okay.
Sorry, Sam, that wasn't you. Just Tom rolled.
Sorry, Sam.
It's the first -1 I've seen in Roll20. It's
blue
another
slot.
natural 1, -2. That
Blue
modifier.
slot is still being affected by and look, I mean a 15 and a -1 are exactly the same result, so I'm
Yes,
not
it's
worried.
true. But it's funnier.
He's really trying to
It's
think his
funny.
way out of this, and he just can't.
He's like, what?
He's like forgotten
What?
what's even happened.
All right, it's you. So wait, yeah, Ionus. So
So-
you're gonna Dimension Door.
I Dimension Door the 250 feet, and I'm standing next to Florn.
Okay, and you are also standing next to a wide-eyed Kishi.
Fantastic.
Okay. And it is Kishi's turn, and I'm going to start with Felipe Kishi, and man, I just is it cheap for me to try to dominate you one last time? I don't feel like it's cheap.
I mean,
I feel like
do what you got to do.
I feel like he's going to
This-
do what he's got to do.
This
what
Kishi
you
hasn't
gotta
tried
do.
it yet.
Yeah, so he's so he does the same thing. He runs his face, his hand over his face, and you see a smiling, almost like a theater mask of a smiling face. And he says, "You are mine.
All right, DC
You must
17.
Kill." DC 17.
All right, here we go. All right, that's a 15. I do have inspiration,
Oh, do you?
and I'm going to use it.
All right, so you get to re-roll.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Give himself
Jesus,
advantage.
this is the luck and inspiration. This is like use them all up.
Well,
before you
because
go to-
this is bad news.
before you go
I
to the
can't-
woods.
I can't be dominated.
Okay.
Can you be dominated with your ring of mind shielding? That doesn't prevent charms.
It doesn't prevent charms. I think it just prevents people from
Getting in your head.
communicating with me.
Okay.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
not
Read
sure.
it.
Tom? Yeah, Tom?
Where's the description?
Do you have it?
I don't. You didn't give me one.
I got it.
You can just search it in the compendium.
It's a
You are
real
immune
thing.
to magic that allows creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying or know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible.
Yeah, it would be.
And yeah,
It would be
that's
a
not-
lot more rare if
Yeah,
it
exactly.
also prevented charm.
if you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it. Unless it already has a soul, you can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creature wearing it.
Ooh,
A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication. So,
that's a fun little tidbit.
Fun
yes.
little tidbit.
okay. So you, he says to you, dominate can't tell him to kill himself, can he?
No.
He's going to say, run away and kill this young one. He can take absolute control over you if he wants to, but he's going to just say, run and attack. Run and kill. Run and kill.
Sure am glad you showed up here, Ionus.
And then
Boy, I
in the
can't wait to see what
darkness-
kind of magic you're going to unleash on this fella.
Son of a bitch.
and then in the darkness,
In the
I mean,
darkness.
what can these guys really do? Like a whole lot of nothing. I mean, glibness?
They
I
can
don't
certainly
think so.
try.
They're just gonna attack a Schnobik. I mean, I don't know what this is. Like, this is sad.
Okay.
Bite attack.
Disadvantage.
I know.
That's going to
bite
hit.
attack. That's a 26 with disadvantage. Oh,
That's pretty intense.
oh my God. 12 piercing. And then he now that he knows where you are, he goes just whole hog on you with his spear. He says, he's here. And this one is a 17.
17 misses.
And this one is a 20.
I feel it coming, and I throw up a magical shield to block it at the last second.
You guys hear vomiting happening in the darkness, but you don't know what it is. As you realize that Schnobik's magic requires him to throw things up. And 14 is going to miss. And the next one is going to attack you. It is bite. 13.
Miss.
This is just sad. 15.
Miss.
Oh my God. This is just 13.
Miss.
And the last one is a natural 1, 8. Okay.
Miss. Whew.
All right.
Kind of
Did you
makes
get
me
hit?
wish I hadn't used that shield, but yeah.
Did you
I
get hit
got
once,
hit by
Sam?
the bite.
He did.
Yeah. Mhm.
He did.
Yeah.
Do you have to make a concentration check?
Oh,
do.
good idea. Actually,
That
the
would-
first one hit him. Oh,
Yeah.
But it is with
have the-
advantage.
I have the rolls.
It is with
too.
advantage and it is +7.
20.
Never
It's
mind.
good.
He's fine.
Okay. Well, what's the point? What's the point
We
of
did
even
this
wishful
last time. We
thinking?
were like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
And then the one that's on top of the blue slod. I guess Filnyr's making his way over there, right?
I'm 40 feet away, as we determined.
So he throws a spear at you,
Good times.
and then he pulls out another one. That's a 16. 16.
16 will miss.
And then he pulls another one out from the side of his. There's a on the saddle. There's multiple spears. There's about 5 there, and he tosses another one. A 15, and he tosses this third one, a 25.
25 will hit.
All right, and you're gonna take 8 piercing damage, and need to do a concentration check.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. And I get advantage on that, I think, right? With Warcaster? Yes. 18.
Okay, you're good,
Yep.
and it is your turn.
What does the top of a slot look like? Is there room for 2?
So yeah, it's sort of it actually, the red one, when it was trying to fight off the hand, it actually stood up on its hind legs, but it's about the size of a grizzly bear,
Okay.
and its back is about the size of a grizzly bear. It's actually maybe a little bit wider, so like it's not a comfortable place to sit,
Right.
and the saddle that's there actually pops him up. It's actually not, it doesn't look like it's very stable because it pops him up higher so that his legs are not like doing the splits on him.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, and you don't want to be
he's
down
actu-
there in all the cheese and bacon bits.
That's true. So yeah, you could pop up there on there with him. Yeah, for sure.
Just wonder if it's worth doing that on the Kishi or if I should just attack the slod at this point. Let's see, because the red one is floating way up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And you saw that red when he was crushed, the red thing went dim again.
right. Okay. Don't do that because that's my action. I am. Shit, I don't have range. Because I got my fucking sword in my hand. I think I'm going to far step to right behind the blue slot. I'll swing Kegaset at it. 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
9 slashing damage.
All right.
And this thing has only taken damage from the synaptic static so far, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Fuck no, I only have 1 spell left. But do I want to smite it?
I mean, if you ask me, the answer is always yes. But
Yeah, I know, but it's just my last spell aside from my ring of
it's
spell
hard,
storing.
man. It's hard.
Well, if he gets smited and he gets knocked over,
Right.
that rider's coming off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. So let's do that. That gets cast at 5th level. It's a lot of dice. So here we go. 18 damage on the 5d8.
Okay.
And I'm gonna knock him prone.
Okay. And then as you hit him, you're using, I mean, this is like a short sword, right?
Yeah.
And
Might be a long sword, but yeah.
And yet as you strike him, there's almost like a boom of thunder, and it just knocks him to the side, and he sort of stumbles a bit, and then he goes down, and both the rider and the slod are now prone, and the rider is pinned. His left leg is pinned underneath the blue slod. And do you have another attack also?
I do.
You do. Okay.
I do.
And his weapon is underneath his left side. He's a lefty, and the shield is up, and you can see that these two stones are looking out at you, and there's a familiar whisper coming from them that you have heard with so many of the charneled weapons that you've seen in charneled items. There is just a low level hum in a language you don't understand, but you can hear it.
Right.
And they're set in gold, in a gold chain that is sort of wrapped around the shield.
Just wonder if I should attack those or if I should attack the Kishi, because he's taken a bunch of damage. I'm going to attack the Kishi.
Okay.
So here's my second swing with advantage because he is prone. Oh, natural 20.
Holy shit.
19 slashing damage. Should have saved the smite, but I guess I wouldn't have, hit him.
So this dude, you come down with your short sword, and he lifts his shield up to block it. And as you go down through, you pierce the gold chain, and it goes through the shield and straight into his body. And you can feel the life leaving him. And the two control gems are the two control gems sort of start to fall to the left and to the right. And as they do, you have the sense that if you pick these things up right now, you will control the slod.
Okay. I'm going to do two things.
Okay.
One of which is bring up a specter from his body.
Oh, right.
So we'll have to put that out there. And then I've already used my bonus action to get to him, but you let me know if that's okay. I will grab the...
Yeah, I'll let you as a free action. They're actually lifting up toward you.
Got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, I will grab them, and then I'm sure I can't control them this turn because I have no more action utility.
Okay. And the whispering really picks up, and when you hold them, you hear in your brain, it's in your brain, but it's also, it seems like it's coming from everywhere. You hear, "What now, master? What now, master?"
Relax.
And they both relax. And Florn
Don't do it.
looks... and Florn says, "Ionus, I'm gonna try one more time." And 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 this Kishi. All right. Damn. The Kishi shakes it off and he goes, I'm serious, Jonas. I got nothing. I'm so sorry. And he keeps saying his control words, deteke, and the Kishi keeps staying there.
Hey, quick question. Do you want me to roll a separate initiative for the Spectre?
Nope.
Okay.
You choose where he comes, before or after you. You
Okay.
can have the order of your choice.
Right. So if I
Well,
put him
before
after
he was
me,
more gentlemanly.
yes, but if I have him after me, he should have a turn immediately. That's what I was asking. If you want me to roll,
sure.
you know.
Go ahead.
But I mean, sometimes if he comes after you, like, he's not going to come at all.
Yeah, well, sometimes not at all. Yeah.
I'm going to send him 50 feet toward where Ionus went.
Okay.
So he's still got
All
200 feet to move, but he's got move speed of 50.
Okay. All right.
God, I got a lot of things to
and
control.
It's Schnobik. I know you become a minion mancer like overnight.
All right. Bezlith, give me this power to strike these fiends down. And my sword glows with a white flame that burns cold. And I will attack the stronger of the two Kishi with my white flame blade.
Nice.
That's a 28.
Oof, that's gonna hit.
So that is 10 piercing and 8 fire damage on the primary target.
Okay.
And then on the secondary target,
Oof.
it is 13.
Yeah. So the secondary target, the secondary Kishi, this is the one who had ensorcelled the elf,
Mm-hmm.
and he just begins to burn, and he slumps over dead. And the one that you hit looks down and says, "No, I never. This is not how it's supposed to go. We're assassins, man. We're assassins. We get in and get out." And he you can see he just wants to run away from you, and he is not dead.
No, demon, you are in my darkness now. And I use my bonus attack to strike him again. 23.
That's a hit. Damn.
That is 13 piercing damage.
So he is not dead, but he drops his shield and he drops to his knees and he says, I am done with the fighting. I am done with it all. And he drops his neck down so his hyena face is looking straight up at you, and the hyena face is clearly dead. And Red Slod, Filnyr, you have complete control over him.
Red Slot is grappled and Ionis is dominated.
And held high.
He's
Yes,
60 feet in the air.
So I think
Make him
all
claw
he's,
himself. Oh.
I think he's just going to stay up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you've quite figured out how to control them yet, honestly. Like you have control over them, but it's not like...
Yeah, there's still some controls to learn.
Yeah, and you have a lot. I mean, with the Spectre and the Wolf and the two Slotty, like
my mind is broken into 4 places.
Yes.
Okay, so I think the red one is just going to be stuck up there.
Yeah,
and we'll see what happens with the hand.
And the blue one is relaxing.
And the blue one, I will say, I don't know what's happened in the darkness, right? I don't know that those other Kishi are dead.
No.
Would he understand if you told him to relash?
He might.
He might actually understand it better. Did anybody say telepathically that the Kishi are alive? I do a quick status report. Schnobik, do you need help? I have the slod. I have control.
Who? No, make sure none escape.
Are yours taken care of?
Of course, man. Who do you think I am?
So I will send the blue slod toward Ionus as well. At a, did I lose? Wait, do I still have far? I do still have far step, right? So I will not.
You still have it.
Yeah, so I'll just send the blue slot at a dash toward Ionus.
Okay.
So
he'll
60
get
feet.
there. Dashing, he'll get there in 2 turns.
Oh, wait, isn't his movement 30?
3 turns.
Three turns, yeah.
3 turns.
Yeah, so he'll move 60. I
Okay.
guess the Spectre could have dashed as well on his turn, so he'd be 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ionus. Your instructions are to run away and to kill the boy.
Run away and kill the boy. So I'm trying to figure out. I am
that
completely
order?
in my.
Yes, in that order.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
completely in my right mind, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna take the hand up another 60 feet, squeeze that guy for 9 damage.
Okay. Filnyr.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Straight one or with advantage?
Straight one.
Okay. Natural 1.
You take 2 damage and give me a concentration check.
Son of a bitch.
Better drop that.
My concentration is an 18, but I take 2 damage. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
It's way too late now, and Ionus doesn't know what's going on. The hand goes
Nope.
away, it drops. If I let go, it drops. And he said,
but wait, quick question. Do I need to concentrate on controlling the slod separately from my far step? No?
No, you're holding the
Okay.
stones.
Okay.
No.
But I will feel that sensation and
It's psychic.
Yeah.
It's a psychic pain that you have, and you can tell that you have it because the red slot is in pain.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to decide what I feel toward Florn at the moment.
Nothing. I mean, you love the guy, but you want to kill him.
But I want to kill him.
You want
but I
and you also
want to
run away.
But I also want to kill Felipe and also want to run away.
You can't do anything directly harmful to the one that has dominated you.
I cannot.
So cannot.
Okay.
So you don't like him,
Right.
but you need to protect him.
Right. Okay.
Like the world depends upon this Kishi escaping, and also you running away, and also Florn dying.
Okay.
The world,
So it's not
like, it's complicated.
It's not a look at Florn and drop a fireball at my feet kind of deal.
You could drop a fireball at your feet, but you would need to make a pocket for the Kishi.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
So much depends upon
A red
wheelbarrow.
So I'm gonna squeeze that guy, and I'm gonna just drop a fireball at my feet, which should give me a saving throw.
Sure,
right?
there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So kablam, Florn's gonna die, but
No, he's not.
What about all these villagers gathered around?
Oh yeah, it's gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah,
Wait a
this
second,
seems-
they
they're
must
all
have
Florn-
scattered.
they're
right?
not
When the
right on
fighting
top of
started?
Florn while he's getting. I don't give a fuck, Tom. They are not there.
Listen,
They're not
The
there.
know, the
only
only
ones
people-
who stuck around were some orphans.
orphans. That's right. It's just the orphans because they see Jonas as like their father.
They were woken up
And
in
they
the
wanna help
blacksmith
him.
shop by this weird static shock.
Yeah. Okay.
Came outside to see
fine.
what was the matter, and
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot
We're
of
both
dice.
going to take 33 damage. Actually, it's going to be 37 damage.
Mm.
Okay.
And then what happens when I take damage?
And
Wait
you
a
can't
second.
pocket yourself.
Right. I can't pocket
First of
myself.
all, Florn is not going to take the full thing.
Okay.
I'll take 18.
I guess I can make a dex saving throw for my own spell.
Yeah.
Hang on. And then I protect the Kishi from it. That's a good question. Can I protect the Kishi from it if I get hit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you make the pocket before you.
Yeah. So roll your dex saving throw first. Let's do this in order. I got this. I
John's
got this,
looking
John.
for loopholes.
Yeah. He's already hurting himself against the rules as written and also as intended.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna
that's
take
a
the full
10, so I
damage.
take the full damage.
So your saving throw is going to be a 16. Your concentration check is going to be a 16. So give me a DC
No,
16.
it's gonna be-
It's wisdom, isn't it?
No,
it's going to be
your-
an 18
Yeah.
An 18.
Concentration
it's
is
30.
this for my
it was
for my hand?
37.
because
What
you
is
took
this for?
37 for your hand.
37.
This is
That's
for
right.
your hand.
So 37 damage for you first.
Okay,
Oh, this
so
could backfire tremendously.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, that slot hits the
Yeah.
ground and kills Filnyr.
Yeah, this is like this has turned into a lot of nonsense.
What the fuck are you doing with this meta bullshit, John? That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Is
I
it
love
meta
it.
bullshit?
I actually love
we
it.
have not
I
communicated
love
anything,
it.
and this was my plan the entire time. Nobody told you to pick up
Fireball
the
yourself?
fucking. Well, yes, so that I don't have to kill fucking. Anyway, whatever. Here we go.
It's not the first time you've done it, actually.
Okay. Hand. Gone.
All right, so that thing drops
6
120 feet.
So
But 60
so
feet per
120 feet.
round?
That's 12. No, that's if he had
Feather fall.
Or feather fall.
Feather fall.
No, he falls all the way down.
So that's 12d6.
Jesus. All right, hold on. Hold on. Messing up my
Oh,
plans
God.
here.
Roll low, John. Roll low.
Hot pod. I was trying to kill the thing. Okay, hold on. Let's see. And then,
Hold on. That's
He
only
didn't
some
have
of
enough
them.
dice. You need a few more dice.
and then, hang on.
Okay.
Could just type it in.
I'm trying to do a show here, Tim. Okay.
Give the people what they want,
Tom's
John.
going to take the editing and he's going to put all those dice into one quick stack and then just give the end result here.
It's
Okay.
gonna sound like dice running down a hill.
Let's see. That was 14, and then a 15, and then a 36.
36
total.
damage. All right, so Filnyr, give me a Constitution saving throw.
21, natural 20.
You take no damage.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yes.
Clutch, baby.
And the slod like lumbers to the ground and he looks up at you and he goes, oh, what now, master? and so John, you now get a wisdom saving throw.
It's bullshit. Come on here.
It's another
Get it,
DC
get it.
17.
Do any advantage or anything like that?
No,
Ugh.
you kidding me?
Oh, God. It's a natural one. So I get up and I take off. I just
all
run
right.
the opposite direction.
All right.
I see Florn laying there on the ground.
No,
he
he's
running?
still
Hopefully he
standing. He's
stays.
like, what?
Hopefully he stays down like a
What?
smart little boy.
Is he running towards me? Which way is
Yeah,
he
which
running?
direction? Which is opposite? Away from us?
South?
Out, yeah, south.
Yeah.
Out of town.
I'm
toward the-
just running away into the crowd.
Yeah. No, the crowd has dispersed. You're not running into the crowd. They have run away from this fight. They've gone into buildings, they've hid out. Okay.
But that neat thatched roof on the well in the town square is aflame.
Yeah. and the Felipe character, he looks over, he sees that there is fire around him. He has basically not been hit at all, and he dashes toward he runs toward the bar, and as he moves into the tavern, he moves his hand across his face, and I will give Florn is going to do a perception check. All right, so Florn sees this thing and he calls out. He says, "He turned himself into some kind of elf. He's in the tavern." And um, and the Kishi that is down on the ground in front of Schnobik just says, "Just end it already. Just take the head clean off." And it is your turn, Filnyr.
Okay. So Pawson is there and can't see a damn thing because of the darkness.
But he knows there's a Kishi there.
Yeah. So
He smells him.
yeah. So maybe he'll go in and attack, which would be at disadvantage, right? Or is it because he's unseen? It's a straight roll.
It's disadvantage. It's straight roll. He's unseen, and also this guy is giving himself over.
Oh yeah.
So he's not going to have his dex at all.
Let me do his recharge first, actually,
Okay.
since I thought of it. 6. He's got his cold breath back. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, but I'm going to have him run in and do a bite. So just a straight roll.
Yep.
14, which
That hits.
it hits. Okay.
That hits.
And so this is 2d6.
More than 5 damage, and you will rip his head off.
2d6 plus 4, so that is 5. Oh wait, that's only 1d6. Sorry, there's the other one. 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
All right, you take his head off,
and then he's gonna sniff and. Well, I guess he wouldn't. They'd still smell. They're still there.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right, Scepter. Spectre.
Spectre's going after Filnyr. But he's. How far is the inn door relative to where they were standing?
30 feet away.
Closer, like further north or away?
West. Yeah. No. North. You're right. He's closer. He's closer. It's north.
So the Spectre's going to the Spectre's going to dash on his turn anyway. Just go another 100 feet because he was 100 feet there. So Filnyr is going to dash and far step. So that's 120 feet. So he'll be 100 feet away as well.
Okay. All right.
And he can't because we can't see him anymore, right? So there's no chance I can ranged attack him.
The problem is you don't know who he is.
Right, and he's in the inn, right? He went
and
inside.
He's gone in the inn.
Yeah. Okay.
And Florn runs in to the inn and he says, "By God, this is my last 4th level spell slot. Deteke." And the Kishi is going to probably save again. Oh. And you see this elf that is...
We don't see any of this.
None of us see anything. I got this covered on my turn, though.
Okay. All right. So you hear him go, "Oh, yeah, I got that guy. I got him. Oh. And he comes out of the bar and he goes, "Jonas, stop running. You don't have to be afraid. I took him out. All I have to do is concentrate on keeping him out for the next minute and he's gone forever."
That doesn't break the Kishi's concentration, right?
No, it doesn't.
That son of a bitch.
Even he can maintain it even if he's on another plane.
On another plane?
Yeah.
I hate this spell.
And it is Schnobik's turn. Schnobik, the body of the Kishi that was giving himself over to you has slumped down, and you hear a giant white winter wolf chewing bone and viscera, and said, "Good work, vampire. You don't want this one, do you? There's a dead human over there. You might like that one instead. I like demon."
I sheath my sword. I look around. Can I,
It is.
and particularly back towards the town?
Small fires have broken out all throughout the center of the town. You see your brother running away as quickly as he can, and
No
and
surprise.
the young and the young human is celebrating in the town square, saying that he did it. He took out the Kishi himself, all by himself.
Have you truly banished the Kishi, Florentine?
I'm holding him in my mind. I can see he's not from this plane. I can tell he's going to be gone forever. Yes, I did it.
At least John gave me a smile on that one.
I enjoyed it.
We'll finish this one. And I start sprinting back towards the tavern. You must bring him back. Show me exactly where he was when he was banished.
Really? You want to kill him? He's right there. He's right there.
We cannot let them escape, even to another plane. Word may get back.
Oh my God. All right. So, and he says, everybody out of the bar. And Jonas, you're still running. I don't know if you've seen him come back out. But you're really conflicted, because on the one hand, running away is just as important as killing. And now you are too far away, with the exception of maybe a fireball or a magic missile. What's the range on those things?
Fireball's 150, magic missile's 120.
So you could maybe get a magic missile on Florn from here. You could fireball, but you don't want to hit your brother. Like, you don't want to hit townspeople. You don't want to burn things down. You don't want to hurt the town.
Right. I already did that.
He's got to hold it for the whole minute, even if
Yes.
the thing's from another plane. Okay.
Yes, he has to concentrate on it for the whole time for him to banish him. Yeah.
It's about to come back because he's about to get magic missiled.
Okay.
Magic missile, level 1, and then I turn around and start running again. Let me see. Let's see.
What?
That is a 1. Plus 1 is 2. Plus 4 is 6. Times 3 is going to be 18 to Florn.
So he sees you begin to cast, and he can tell what you're doing, and he can see that you're launching this at him, and he moves his hand to the side, and he says no, and he holds his arm up in this position, and you see a blue shield appear, and the missiles hit his shield, and he says, Jonas is one of them. He must be one of them.
Is that my brother, or is that a Kishi, Florentine?
He must be a Kishi. He was here, but he set me on fire, and now he's shooting missiles at me.
Was I in line of sight to see that on my way back?
Yeah, you saw him.
Yeah.
You saw Jonas shoot missiles at him.
I did not see Kishi shoot missiles. I think this Kishi are tricky. I mutter to myself.
Yeah.
And then in my head, I'll say, Schnobik, we need to help Ionus. I think he has been...
You don't want to talk to me?
I mean,
you probably hear
with
me.
Kishi, right? I mean, that's the thing.
You're familiar with Kishi.
I've fought these guys before.
Yes, you have. You have, for sure.
No, if he's casting magic, he's being controlled. The only living one is the one you've banished. We must bring it back and we must kill it immediately.
Assemble.
And if you can do some light damage
Oh, I can pepper him.
to my brother, I would not be offended.
Ionus, you hear this.
Some small slaps and kicks.
No. We just have to kill Florn. He's one of them as well. I'm just trying to get
Ionus.
at range.
I wish I could record this for later. Somehow, so you could hear yourself.
Yes, I just have to kill Florn real fast, and then we'll be done with this.
So why are you running away? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna cover some more ground, Jonas. You guys want to get
Well, do I
Florn is
cover?
now.
Do I cover ground if I see that that I didn't kill him?
So here's what I'll do. I will give you. I will give you. I will give you a wisdom save to decide whether you.
Well, he gets that at the end of his turn anyway, right? But
I would assume
What do
since
you-
I
run
don't get it
away
at the
was
end of my
said
turn.
first, that is the primary objective.
That's primary. It's primary.
And kill
Run
this
for,
guy
run
is
is primary.
secondary. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 30, 30, 30 plus 30 is 120. So you're now out of range from the magic missile. You're out of range for most of your things. Maybe a firebolt. I guess a firebolt.
No, it'd be fireball.
Fireball. But again, I don't think you're gonna want to shoot a fireball.
plus Florn has a turn. He can move
Yeah. Yeah.
away. What, a foot.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna adjudicate this the following way. Ionus is just running away at this point, and you're spending your turns like sprinting out of town. And then if you guys want to set up the attack, I will let you. It's in the bar.
Yeah.
It's in the tavern in the front, like basically the first 10 feet of the tavern is where Florence says he was here. He's here. He's where he was. I'm
Yeah.
so close, guys. If I hold it for another 15 seconds or so, he's gone forever.
We need to kill him. He will control Ionus for many minutes, whether he's here or not. We need to take his head off.
Warlock, can you see in darkness?
As we have determined before, I cannot. And neither can my
Very
wolf nor my spectre.
I will kill him myself then. When he appears here, I will attack. If he somehow manages to escape my darkness, finish him. Do not let him escape.
Everyone else, out of the tavern
Oh,
now.
yes.
Get out!
Can't you people see? There's fighting here. And not the fun
Barkeep.
kind.
Clear the tables you don't want destroyed. You have
We just
20
do sort of
seconds.
like Ghostbusters when they're gonna
Yeah,
trap
yeah.
Slimer in the ballroom, and we're just throwing the tables over and everything. Yeah. I've always
All
wanted
right.
to do this, and I try to pull the tablecloth off with all the silverware on it. Wait a second. Can I
All
get a
right,
slide?
and-
Can I get a sleight of hand check on that?
Sure, do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's a 19.
Oh my God, he does. You pull off the tablecloth and nothing except
Beautiful.
one
And then
empty
I-
fall falls over.
And then I tip over the table anyway and move it out of the center of the floor.
and Florn pulls out some darts from his satchel, and he starts planting them in the ground, and he says, "This is called the Lakenhearth surprise." And he starts casting magic on it. He says, "You just watch what happens." And
All right, I
so he
draw my
plants,
sword.
like 6 of them.
The tavern is enveloped in darkness. I ready my attack. All right, Florentine. Bring
Schnobik,
him
must you
in.
do this in the dark? There are many of us. There's one of him. Certainly this will be faster if we all participate.
Bring him
And I'll
back,
have the-
Florentine.
All right, vamp. And he
I'll have the
And he-
slod outside the door of the tavern because I'm sure they're not going in.
they're not going in. They're too big. And as soon as like the thing he does is he drops a boot bubble slick on the ground, and then he allows the guy to come back in. I will give you all opportunity attacks on him as soon as he gets there, but first I'm going to make him do a saving throw for Florn's darts that he has planted here. All right. And they're going to hit 1 by 1 as well. All right. I'm going to do all 6 of them here. He dodges out of the way of this one. This one. 1's going to hit.
I like to think Florn
2
just
will hit.
planted it wrong.
Yeah.
I thought he was
He
over
knew
here.
about
No,
where
oh,
he was going to come back.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he's over here. Oh, man, his
Yeah.
feet.
Oh,
His
man.
feet weren't like that before.
Okay. So 3 of them are going to hit, and I'm going to just roll that damage now, and then I'm going to have to do 3 separate saving throws. All right, it's 12 damage.
So these are all
And-
readied attacks. right? Or
So
are we doing?
yeah,
attacks
you're all
first?
gonna get ready to tax before the round begins.
If I haven't, this is a basic thing that I should have looked up, but if I ready an attack, I just get one attack, right? I don't get
Yep,
a full
one
attack,
attack.
action.
One attack, but it's a reaction, and you can use your cantrip as with Warcaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yes.
basically an opportunity attack.
Oh, I can booming blade him then. Yeah.
Yeah, you can booming blade him. Yeah, for sure.
Let's both booming blade him and see whose blade booms more.
If only I could see it.
Yes. All right. Round one, Schnobik. Or actually, this is all together, all at one time.
We can
Okay.
still
So
go in.
We'll still do in the same
turn
order.
order.
Yeah, Schnobik, go ahead.
So I'm doing a booming blade. That's a 26.
That's a hit.
That is 8 thunder and 13 piercing. So 21 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
He's got
And
to do a
it better
concentration
not
check
try
with
to run.
all of these.
Yep. And the concentration check. This is going to be an 11. DC 11. Yep, he makes it.
He
Okay.
makes it.
Go ahead.
So
Wait,
does
did he need
Pawson
to
fit?
roll one for each of Florin's darts?
He did. He did already.
Okay.
Oh,
I
does
see.
Pawson fit inside the tavern? He does, right? Or is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. Pawson can get in there. Yeah.
All right. So Pawson will take a bite.
Disadvantage
Oh yeah.
because of darkness.
18 with
Ooh.
disadvantage.
He hits him.
Nice.
And that knocks him prone if he doesn't save on a DC 14 strength save. So
Rely
2d6.
less on your eyes and your other senses will be heightened. The wolf understands.
And then he does 9 damage.
He passed at 24.
Okay.
And 9 damage, but he does another concentration check. No, he passed it. Okay.
Then Filnyr will take a booming blade swing at disadvantage. 26 with disadvantage.
That's a hit.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so then booming blade damage is so 10 plus my weapon 8, so that's 18 damage.
Oof. Okay. Man, he's bound to lose his
Your
concentration
blade
at some
booms
point.
well, elf, but I believe mine booms slightly louder.
He almost missed it, but he did not.
And then the specter gets an attack,
Okay.
which is this plus 4.
Are you sure he doesn't have blind sight? The specter?
Medium undead immunities. Dark vision 60 feet, but not blind sight.
No. Okay.
No, so disadvantage. Life drain. He gets an 8, so he misses.
Okay. So when Florn drops him back in, he has you don't even really see the guy arrive, but you hear Florn say "boot bubble slick," and you hear the little darts fly out, and then your booming blades hit him, and Pawson bites at him, and that Kishi just wails, and he says, "Where am I? Am I traveling through various dimensions over and over again? This one has no light." And it is your turn, Schnobik.
Okay. He didn't try to run, huh?
Well, hasn't taken a turn yet.
All right. Okay.
We're still holding the same initiative order.
Well, I'm going to boom him again.
All right.
Because mostly what I care about is him not escaping.
Yeah.
It's 22.
That's going to hit.
All right. So that's 6.
So 6 piercing.
And then 2d8 thunder. 9.
All right.
So that's 15 total. And then
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to attack again.
All right. This Kishi keeps making his concentration checks, by the way.
Craziness.
He's not rolling well, but he's rolling well enough.
Well enough. It's ridiculous.
It's got a good modifier.
Yeah, great modifier.
And
That's
a 17.
that is a miss. All right. Slod's doing nothing, right?
They're ready at the door.
Ionus, when you get past the second tower, you see down the southern.
Never mind.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, you get a second attack, don't you?
No, I don't, but I was thinking about sheathing my sword,
Oh, smart.
and I think I will. Yes.
Okay.
I sheath it, and I look dead in the Kishi's eyes, and I go, "Surprise, motherfucker."
So Ionus, you clear the southern tower, and there's no guards in the tower. But you get to the road where it snakes to the east.
Jonas's journeys in the wilderness.
Toward Lakeshire,
Mhm.
and you see in the distance 30 or 40 riders with torches lit and swords in hand, and in the front of them, on a donkey, is a gnome, and they are riding toward you at a gallop as fast as a donkey will take them, so slower than the war horses that he is leading. And you hear the faint sounds of singing with it. We are returning. We are returning. We have a fighter, some archers, and Crispin the Decent. We will take back the town we're from, and forever the people will know where we've come from. And you hear the gnome say, "Okay, enough of that singing."
Do I
All right.
recognize the voice of the gnome?
The gnome is Felipe Madamba. The singing is Wokus the Locust.
Oh.
Okay. And we are on you're going to still keep running. You're dashing now.
Yep.
And this Kishi sees you. He acknowledges you. He's willing to admit that you are the better man, but he is still going to try and take you out, as he almost inevitably knows he is going to die. He bites at you with his hyena back face. 24.
I was gonna say, and he's rolling straight rolls on this now.
Yes, straight rolls
Instead of disadvantage, because I did
instead of disadvantage. That's right.
sheath my stupid sword. All right. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. Now let's see what he can do. This is what it would have been like. That's 14.
Okay.
And after he turns his head back straight, he snaps it back. It's almost like a Japanese horror movie Ring style, where his head like moves back and, almost rotates completely back around as he begins jabbing at you with his massive spear. Oh, that's a natural one.
That'll miss.
That's a miss. And a 27.
That'll hit.
That's a natural 20.
It is. So you'll also take 12 damage on that one.
That's not terrible.
Okay.
No, that's not terrible. And the final spear. That's another
one?
natural 20.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I knew I shouldn't have listened to the elf and sheath his sword.
10,
This was a terrible
16.
idea, and I'm never doing it again.
30. So you took 42 damage this time total. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up. I got fighter HP.
Of course you
man.
are.
It's like, that's good, because I don't know if potions of healing work on vampires the same way.
That's true. That's true.
Feed me one of the villagers.
You can eat the Kishi when he's dead.
And
I will eat
it's
the
you.
Kishi and Florentine.
Filnyr, it's you.
Okay, so Pawson goes first. Straight attack, no more disadvantage. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. So he's going to have to do a DC 14 strength save to stay from falling prone, and he will take 13 damage.
All right. Here's the strength save.
Yeah, he saved.
24. He's staying up.
Another 20, Tom.
That's crazy.
Does he do
That's
the concentration
crazy.
check?
Yes.
He's going to do a concentration check. This is just a straight 10 on this one. He gets it.
He gets it.
All right.
All right. Then it is Filnyr's turn. So I'm just going to swing with Kegaset. Make sure I'm set to straight roll here. That's a 12, which will miss. Yes?
That's going to miss. Yeah, that'll miss.
Second one, 27, which is a
That looks more
that's
like it.
an 18.
That's
yeah,
it.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh,
All right.
wait, that's 18 though. You crit on a 19, right?
No, I don't crit on 19 unless they're cursed.
The Hexblade curse.
Hexblade
That's right.
curse, which I should have done, but I did not do. But anyway, here's the damage. 10 slashing.
All right. So he's almost dead. But he's not dead.
Oh shit! I have advantage because he's prone.
You do have advantage.
So that's the first
that
hit.
First hit. That's the first hit.
So that 27 is the first hit. Okay. And then let's do this again. Yeah.
Oh, prone.
Fucking prone.
Give him that prone bone.
He's prone boned, man.
Second one is a 23 with advantage.
23. Okay.
And then another 11 slashing damage.
All right. So just tell me how you finish this guy.
I mean, I think I just longsword his head right off.
Yeah.
No BS.
Right, well.
Just take off both faces.
So you chop off both faces, and Ionus, you are suddenly super embarrassed. Like, it's hard to decide if you're more embarrassed because you're running away from the fight, like everybody expected you to do when you were much younger, or if it's because you struck the young leader of Lakenhearth. But either way, you're on the road running, and Felipe now sees you and recognizes you, and he says, "Wizard, we have been collecting men to help refill our army. We have assassins in the town, and they have killed off many of my guards. But do not fear. I brought the War Master of Lakenhearth home." And you see this like elderly, he looks like he has in Japan it's called a punch perm. It's like a totally super tight curly gray head of hair that is a bit like a Greek statue. It's like so curly and it looks kind of wet. It's all gray, and then he has a very, very thin beard that goes that has a gap about three inches under his ear, and then it just sort of goes along his chin line to the other, almost to the other ear, and then a mustache that's equally as thin, maybe like half an inch wide all around. It's not a look you love.
It looks sort of like he's
clean.
wearing like a hockey helmet.
A bit like a hockey helmet. Yeah, a bit like a hockey helmet. And he looks down, he says, "You must be the wizard we've been hearing so much about. Wizard, what are you running from?"
Crispin the Decent, I presume.
"Please don't call me decent. Just call me Crispin.
I just
I
hand him.
don't accept that moniker."
I just hand him the letter.
"Only my mother calls me decent."
I just hand him the letter, and I hang my head down, and I look at Felipe, and I just say, "We were under attack. I believe we had it well in hand, but something."
"Say no more, wizard. I have a wizard as well. Here, look back there." And you see a really shrimpy looking, scholar looking dude. He's on a war horse, and he's got leather armor, but is not wearing it. It's like just strapped onto the horse that he clearly like it's a Darren issue that he's not wearing, and he's got a satchel that's got books packed tightly, and he says, "My family's library is going to be this young fella's home. Now, let's go back home and let's find out what these demons have done to my people."
Is there anywhere I can ride?
Yes, well, you can ride with your gnome.
And slowly get on the donkey. I have no confidence left. I just go wherever he takes me. I get on the donkey and I wrap my arms around Felipe's stomach and
and Felipe actually, he can feel it in you, and he's he's a super perceptive, empathetic man, and he just like he pats you on your skinny little legs as you get on, and he just says don't worry, the town needs a general, and that's what we're doing. We're bringing home the town to a general, and frankly, maybe it needs a whole Darren army.
Ionus, are you okay? I'll say in my head. We've slain the last Kishi.
No,
Are you well?
Thank the gods. I am here with the real Felipe Madamba and a host of warriors, including Crispin, who was the town's leader, town's mayor. We're on the way.
How do you feel about Florn? You still want to murder him?
I do not. If you could tell him how sorry I am, I apologize. I just feel near. I'm just.
It's
I'm
okay.
just so
The Kishi tried it on me as well. I managed to avoid it once, but.
Well, you haven't found yourself halfway out of town.
You're absolutely right. We will put out the small fires that are burning and prepare the town for Crispin's return, I suppose, and Felipe's.
We're on our way. We'll see you soon.
And then I'll tell Florn that Ionus is okay and meant him no harm. Florn, he was controlled by the Kishi. That is why
I
we
figured as much.
He sends his apologies. We must make sure the town does not catch further on fire.
Yeah. He rings the bell, and he gets people to head to the well and get buckets of water, and it's a flurry of action now in town. And you tell him about Crispin coming as well.
Yes, I will let him know.
Half-elf, we may need to rethink our plan. This may be too much to focus on my brother. We cannot approach Havis Corvair, have him set half our delegation on fire, and then run away. The first sign of trouble.
But I do not think that the running away was of his own volition.
Children in the Underdark learn to keep Kishi out of their minds. No, if this sends him scurrying for the hills, I fear he may not be up to this. You have acquitted yourself adequately, but we may need a new approach.
Or perhaps you may shed some light to your brother on how to avoid the same effect of the Kishi. If children can learn it.
So he can set me on fire too as well then. Mm-hmm.
It's a risk that must be taken, I suppose.
Must it? Oh, here he comes. Welcome back, brother.
I say nothing.
Yeah, Felipe rides in first, and then you see that there's a huge group of horses that are just sort of waiting outside the on the other side of the towers. And Florn just says, he wants me to ring the bells for him. He wants me to sound the horns for him. Yvonne, Teatra, Carl, get ready for the return of the mayor.
Meanwhile, there's 2 giant slods sitting outside the
Just
tavern,
sitting
and a
down,
specter and a
chilling out.
giant wolf just chilling outside the tavern.
I care not what
Filnyr-
happens in this town. The wolf is the only one I'm even considering bringing along.
Filnyr looks like a zookeeper.
and the bell on the tavern that normally sounds the lunch bell for farmers and fishermen begins to ring, and Yvonne, the tavern keep, comes out with a small horn that looks a bit like a bugle, and she plays into it, and it's just a and as soon as she does, the horses ride in at a half gallop, and there is almost no townsfolk who look excited about the return of Crispin. And Crispin rides to the center of town and says, people of Lakenhearth, we have dallied. We have tried our hand at alliances with pretenders and nationalists. It is time that we try our hand with the true heroes of the Breen and the Gilbrain. People of Lakenhearth, I show you Prince Adair. And he gets off his horse, and the man next to him pulls back his hood and takes the hand of Crispin the Decent and steps down and walks up to the well and stands up. And this man is bald, and except for a small fringe of hair around that stretches from his right ear around to the back of his left ear. But very, very handsome. Probably in his late 30s, early 40s, and he says, "People of Lakenhearth, I am here because I want to let you know that I support you and that you are important to me and my people. We have long wanted to bring the valley in with Adair, and I think we are going to form a very long-lasting friendship with the Breen as soon as we can take out this foul beast in Lakeshire. If you will allow me tonight, I will break bread with you, and I will explain to you what we are facing in this great island country of ours. And I aim to earn your respect. And hopefully you will return it with devotion to me and my cause." And he looks around and he just sees this devastation. And he looks over and he sees you, Schnobik, and he sees the Slotty that are there, and he sees Filnyr, and he takes a very long look at Filnyr. Like there's some acknowledgement that he's seen you before, or at least it's almost like he was looking for you, maybe, like he's finally found you. And then he looks over at the donkey with Ionus on it, and he says, "Unlike my friends at Hark, our new kingdom that will stretch all across the Gilbrain will welcome the users of magic, will embrace the gifts that they bring to our people, and will rid this country of the demons that have long haunted us and terrorized us." And then he like waits for applause and none come. And Crispin says, this way to the tavern. Yvonne, we don't want anything fancy. Just venison and bread will be fine. And she says, we only have stew. Venison stew will be fine. Venison stew and old bread. We are warriors.
I
And
hope he likes
they
sitting
go.
on the ground.
And they go into the tavern. And you now have this
Kishi body laying on the ground in there.
Kishi body there. It's just like total devastation in the town. But Florn looks just overjoyed. And he just says, fellas, you know what this means?
What is that?
I can go with you to the jungles down south. I don't have to sit here on my ass figuring out who's going to farm what field. Crispin don't want me around. I'm going to come with you.
Let me ask you a question, young man. Do you have to cast every spell 3 times before it works?
Yes.
Well, at least it does work eventually. And he's sort of gay sidelong at Jonas, turns around and starts walking.
Well, Lakenhearth is now firmly under the thumb of Prince Adair, at least for the time being, with the forces that are there. But, fellas, you still have your windmill. You still have the library, and you are also now level 12.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Ooh.
Ran to level 12.
Survived.
That's all I did. That's all I did.
Survived. That's demoralizing, huh?
It sucks. That spell sucks. We've got a
The
bonus. We got a whole bonus to talk about it.
Yeah, and the
Mhm.
Kishi is really hard because I just, their con strength and dex is so high. It's so high. Their wisdom and intelligence not so much, but they get advantage on spell effects.
Mm-hmm,
So they're really a nasty bunch of assassins.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, everybody.
Well, they were. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they were. Everybody, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to the end of this fight. And I think you have a lot to talk about in the bonus.
A lot to talk about.
Including a level up. A level up, it's with 12 is not that big a deal, except for I think the Warlock gets something big.
Yes, sir.
We've been fighting
Yeah.
for an independent Lakenhearth here, and then Prince Adair just rides in
Ugh,
just rides
unchallenged.
in
so much to talk
after
about.
your guards are killed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It just looks
it's
bad.
not so great. Yeah.
It does not look good.
All right.
I mean, luckily
hop on over to
Schnobik doesn't
Patreon.
give a shit. He's like, when are we leaving for, yeah. Yeah. Lots
save
to
it for
talk
the
about in
bonus.
bonus.
Get on that Patreon, patreon.com/dungeondads. Join us over there. You'll also get Discord access, and we can't wait to hear from you. Toodaloo.
Awesome. Toodaloo, everybody.
Toodaloo.